Hello, and welcome to my February 12th, 2021 update episode for the Brain Cancer Podcast. First off, I hope that you are all doing well out there. I have been meaning to record for at least the past week, but we've gotten quite a bit of snow up here in Boston, which was unlike what we got last year. And I'm somebody that enjoys being outside in the colder weather and shoveling the snow because it's good exercise and it gets me outside, which I feel at this point, almost a year into this pandemic, is especially important. So in addition to some of the other things that I've had going on, it's just been really busy. But I do have off the next couple days, so I'm going to be looking forward to getting a little bit more stuff done for this. So for today, I had to be at the hospital about 8:30 in the morning, which was pretty nice. I was able to get the bus right at the end of my street, go right to Forest Hills, and I was at MGH in about 40 minutes, which is pretty good. It was a little bit chilly this morning. It was around 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Although it did warm up to somewhere around 25. I will post some photos on the Facebook page as well because I love taking photos when I'm at the hospital, either of just the skyline of Boston or if I'm in the infusion area, you get some nice views of the river and the hotel next door, and it's just a really nice photo opportunity. So I arrived at about 8:30. Got my blood drawn, had my appointment with my doctor at 9:30. That went very well. And then I was sent downstairs to the 8th floor to get my seat for my infusion, which was all the way in the far corner of the infusion area this time. I think that they were a little bit busy. And for the years that I have been going and getting this infusion, I've never actually been on that side of the infusion area. So it was a surprise, but a good surprise because I don't ever get over to that side, which is pretty cool. And there's still some great views of the river. So I'll post some of those as well. My immunotherapy infusion, it only took about an hour to come up from the pharmacy, which was really good. And then it runs over 1 hour. And they do my vitals at the beginning, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then 15 minutes after that. And then I'm free to go. Everything went great. And I was able to actually leave the hospital today probably around somewhere between 1:30, 1:45. I'm not exactly sure when. I wasn't really paying very much attention. I also had a different nurse today who was also great, and she got my IV in without any issues. I didn't even feel it. It was great. No pain, nothing like that. The only thing is that I could feel when she was doing the little catheter part of it. Didn't hurt. It just had this awkward feeling to it. Like I knew somebody was doing something in there, but I usually just close my eyes, take some deep breaths, and there's no issue anymore. I used to be terrified of needles at the beginning, but now I get my blood drawn and my IV set up, and as long as you have a good nurse, just stay relaxed, take some deep breaths, close your eyes. 9 out of 10 times, it'll be fine. That one time, there will sometimes be some issues. Maybe one of your veins doesn't want to cooperate or something else happens, but as long as you have a good nurse, it won't be a problem. After my infusion was done and I left the hospital, my trip home was equally uneventful, which is always nice considering how things can be when you're taking the Orange Line in Boston. But I arrived at Forest Hills, got on the bus that I usually get on, and I was back home by a little bit before 3 o'clock. Then I did my usual, come home, get a quick shower, grab a quick snack, and take a nap for a little bit. Even though I went to bed early last night, It's still sort of a long day at the hospital, and I've never been a huge morning person, but I much prefer having my appointments early in the morning so that I can come home and have a nap in the afternoon and still be able to go to bed at my normal bedtime. But my next appointment is not until my MRI, which will be on March 10th. And then I have my results of that and my infusion on March 12th. And I'm hoping for some good news. But I definitely have a good feeling about this one coming up. There's always a little bit of scanxiety, but it doesn't usually start for me until maybe a day or two prior to the scan. I always have one day off in between, so I get my scans on a Wednesday, and then I'm at the hospital on Friday. So I just wanted to give a quick update on how my day at the hospital went, and I have to say it went very well. I will be recording again tomorrow because I already know what I want to talk about, and I'm not sure how many references I will be pulling up for that. But I think it's something that, especially right now, is very important to all of us. Whether you have brain cancer or not, it's still something that everybody should be taking care of. I want to say thank you so much for tuning in. If you want to email me, you can email me at braincancerpodcast@gmail.com. Do not hesitate to email me for any reason. And I will always take time to write a proper response. If you would like to send your suggestions or if you want to come on the show, whatever it may be, just email me. Or you can follow me on Facebook at facebook.com/braincancerpodcast. You can follow me on Twitter as well at braincancerpod. And I'm still behind on actually setting up and updating the website at braincancerpodcast.com. That is also on the to-do list. But thank you all so much. I hope you have a great day or a great night, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.